At this point, it seemed like whatever inside the house was a very powerful entity. It reached out to Agent Duffy's wife and tried to convince her to come visit Ellensburg. She had called Agent Duffy and played him a voice recording that was his voice, telling her to come visit the house. He obviously was quite spooked by this and told her to stay home, obviously. The group decided that it would be best to track down some loose ends, see if they could find any more history on the house. Agent Duffy tracked down the antique piano from the home. Strauss looked into paying who was paying the house bills. Agnes took the search warrant I secured for her and had a talk with the coroner and found out a little more history on the house. And, more importantly, all of the deaths that had occurred inside of it. But Agent Reflux was the one who helped crack the case wide open. See, while he went to go investigate an end table, something about the design made him question what it was. And after some moving and sliding of parts, he unlocked a hidden compartment where he found a journal, a bowl, and a knife.
Welcome back to the Dark Thoughts Podcast. We are the Chaos Engine, and this is episode 8. 2 more to go before I stop saying all this. I'm going to hold true to that. After episode 10, you know who we are.
I'll just help you so you don't have to do the intro 8 times.
Yeah, too. That would have been the smart way, is like to pre-record some sort of intro and not do this every time, but fuck that.
We messed up this intro like 3 times before.
Yeah,
so
we'll put it at the
tuned.
end of the podcast, Don't worry. I had another rant I was going to go on, but I'm glad I saved it. So let's go around the table and introduce everybody. I am Chris, the handler for this here game that we're playing. And let's go to the right. Who's on my right?
Oh, well, I'm on your right. I'm so used to being
Gotcha.
Got him.
This is Jake, a.k.a. Amateur Genius, a.k.a. Jim Duffy.
This is Cody playing Eustace Finnegan, codename Acid Reflux.
Hi, I'm Misha. I am playing Agent Alistair Circling. It's an anagram. It makes sense. I was trying to be witty. I don't know what I got. Anyway, I play Agent Agnes.
And I'm Tyler, playing Levi Stafford, a.k.a. Agent Strauss.
There we go. All right. Well, how do we want to start this one off? I think last time we left off with Misha and I, so...
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll continue that. So the 3 of you go upstairs and Misha and I are going to talk. Agent Agnes, we come back to you standing outside of the Ellensburg Police Department. You had just talked with... it was the coroner's office.
Yes, he gave me the full timeline.
He did. You brought the warrant. He wasn't going to put up that much of a fight, and so you were able to peruse and schmooze your way into convincing him, and he let you know about all the weird things that have been going on there.
Yeah, and the causes of death. Very interesting.
Yeah, you got a whole sheet.
I printed it out.
That's good.
I did my homework.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
But as you were leaving, you were stopped by a man who introduced himself as the sheriff.
J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, I said he was kind of based off of our good buddy J.K. Simmons.
Yep.
And he is... I'm trying to get here. I had it written down here. I had it in the book. I should have opened the book to the page because I realized we probably were going to start here again. His name is Michael Buffington. He is the police chief. He's 42 years old. And so, yeah, he kind of pulled you off to the side here with a chat with you about, why you were looking into the house and then also the gunshots that happened the other night.
Which is a fair question.
Yeah, so we kind of cut back to him standing there. And I believe this is like the Kittitas coroner, so I think it's outside of the city almost a little bit. But just you two are standing out there, and he's just kind of looking at you, and he just finished saying, I want to talk to you about the gunshots that happened as well. So, if if you want to talk here, we can talk here. If you want to go somewhere else, we can go somewhere else. Doesn't really matter to me. I just kind of wanted to ask you a few questions about what the hell's going on.
I think what would be going through Agent Agnes's head would probably be like, she would want to play nice guy because nice guys tend to not get a lot of flack. So she would probably want to be as
cordial
and as like cooperative as possible without compromising the mission.
Right, and like he's not coming off like he's not standoffish about this.
Yeah,
he just wants to know it. Like, he's connecting dots in his head. Like somebody's asking about this house, and then there was bullets fired at this house. Like, what's going on?
Right.
And so since you had come here to talk with him, and you could assume that the coroner probably mentioned something to him. Mm-hmm. That's why he's here. I'll get but yeah, so he's just kind of standing there. He's like, so, I guess here's better than anywhere else. What brings you to town, miss? What are you asking about the house for?
Oh, well, sir, as well as you've been here a very long time. We just wanted to, check out the odd disappearings and murders and all that weird stuff that's gone down, I don't know, what was it, Spooner Street?
Spooner Avenue.
Yeah. And, the gunshots, that's just what we choose to believe happened is a troubled individual found their way inside the house, got spooked. Out of everything that's happened in that house recently and in the last, few decades, that's probably the least weird thing that's happened. But rest assured, we are looking into it. We're not positive what happened, but we are looking into it. And if there's any information that we can give you that would help you in any way, don't worry. We'll work as a team.
Okay. What's your persuade score?
Well, I was thinking, technically, that's not a lie.
True.
Persuade, I have 40%.
All right, give me a roll.
Sure.
I'll give you a plus 20 because, like you said, it's not necessarily a lie. I'm going to have him roll off and see if he's going to believe you or not. You critically fail?
I got a 94.
Okay. I rolled under his human score, so he kind of looks at you. He's like, okay. I mean, why didn't you guys call the cops then when someone fired the shots? I guess that's the part I'm trying to figure out here. I mean, I know you're here asking. I believe you told our good friend in there that you're FBI, was it?
Yeah, we are part of the FBI. I believe the shots happened in the middle of the night, though. We weren't present at that time.
Gotcha. Okay. Mm-hmm. So, you guys, is it an active crime scene that you want to inform us about? I had some guys go in there and take a look, and it seemed like the only thing they could find was a couple bullet holes, but we started asking around the neighbors, and they've been noticing some cars around there as well. Just trying to figure out what's going on here. Just want to give you a heads up. We're going to increase presence, watch on the house. Just maybe have a patrol car parked out there every so often, trying to keep an eye. This just seems to be kind of a weird coincidence, and I just wanted to make sure that this coincidence didn't line up with you guys, which, going forward, it would be nice to know if you guys are going to be here. Just give us a heads up you're coming into town. It's a lot easier to cooperate that way versus learning through the grapevine that you guys are here. I don't want to say poking around, but that's kind of what it feels like. You understand?
Oh, I completely understand, sir. I thoroughly apologize. I thought our higher-ups would take care of that and inform you of anything mysterious going on. Just to let you know, the cars have been going in and out of Spooner Avenue. It's basically just our equipment and our people that we've been trying to get in to, perhaps get a history on some of the items that were in the house that might lead us to any sort of connection of the past owners or getting us any more information about the weird murders that have been happening. So that's really all the cars that we've been hiring people to come in and out of the house. But
he's like, what do you think that the murders are related to something? Is that what you guys are trying to find out?
That's what we're trying to find out, sir.
Okay. He's like, why? I mean, they're all just kind of random murders. I don't think anything there really has a pattern, right? Do you think there's like some sort of cult thing going on in my town?
Well, I don't know about cold. That seems a little obscure, sir, but there are plenty of mysterious happenings at that house that the government seems worthy of a little bit of investigation until further action is required. And what that further action is, I'm not quite sure yet. We're still in the very beginning of this, and we're not really quite finding much of any intel that I can,
Okay, all right. Well,
get any grasp on.
and he's just kind of like, you see the thing, it's like, all right, well, if there's anything we can do to help you guys out, just let us know. Again, it would be nice next time, just for you. Maybe you're kind of new to this, but if you're going into another jurisdiction, let them know you're there. Makes things a little bit easier. That way, I don't have a problem with it, but there might be some other folks on the force that might get a little cranky with feds being here. You don't know how everyone's going to play out. If we know you guys are coming, we can usually smooth things over a little bit with the fellas, but, all right, well, I'm just going to make you aware. We're going to be keeping an eye on it as well. If we see anything, we're going to go in there. I'm just going to warn you now. Like, this is still my town. This is still my jurisdiction. If we need to go in there, we're going in there.
Absolutely, sir. That is completely fair.
And so he kind of like, if he had a hat, he kind of like fake tips a hat to. He's like, well, I'll let you get on about your day. I got some other things I got to go wrangle, so pleasure to meet you. He like hands you his card. He's like, if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to help you.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Gets in his car and drives off.
Nice.
And let's cut over to... You want to grab Jake?
I will grab Jake.
Thank you. Agent Duffy, today is October 19th. You are driving about 45 minutes south of Ellensburg, down to a little town called Cleellum, where you are going to be looking into a piano at a local, antique shop. So you pull up into the area, you walk inside. It is a dusty, musky kind of place. It's kind of on the main strip, so there's big, wide windows, kind of just stacked with doodads and like old chairs and armoires, paintings, that kind of stuff. I think everything in this area probably has more of a country twinge to it. There may be some cattle skulls and various things like that, like pictures of prairies and farm paintings and stuff like that. Maybe some old like milking equipment and various items like that. But you walk in and there's looks like two people kind of working the crowd. There's probably 8 other people in the place right now. There's a man and a woman. They both look older, probably like early 70s. They both have like little name tags. There's like Jim, and then her name's Jan. And they kind of see you come through and wave at you, and they're just like, welcome to our store. If there's anything that you need, just let us know. But we're just gonna kind of be around here helping out. And, I mean, it's pretty easy to see. There is a large upright piano, white, completely white. That is kind of the centerpiece. Walking through, it's not. I mean, it's not like there's nothing remarkable about it. It's just you see this piano standing upright, and as you kind of walk the store and look through the rest of it, you don't see any other piano, so you're pretty certain that this is the piano from the Wheeler house.
Can I see a brand on it? Like if I look on the inside, is there
a Baldwin?
Baldwin.
It's a Baldwin upright piano. And yeah, so it is. It's there. It's in nice condition. It's definitely looks like it hasn't been played a whole lot recently. It's kind of, I guess, I don't want to say gated off, but they kind of have it behind chains so that people don't go up and play it all the time, like kids are wont to do. But yeah, you just kind of see it there. Do you ask them about it, or what's your plan going forward on it?
What's the price tag? Is there a price tag on it?
Yeah, you see that it is. I don't know what the price for a
sure, but there is a
yeah. I would say it's probably looks at like, let's say $3,000.
Okay. Cool. I would probably sort of like gently wave over someone from the county, either Jim or
way
Dan.
off. Yeah. Well, one of them's. I'm looking at one that's 13,000.
Several thousand.
There's one that's 3,000. So we're in that range. So we'll say $3,000. Yeah. So there's Jen, and so you wave over Jen or Jim.
Either whoever's looking at me.
Okay. We'll say Jim. He comes walking over. Now he's kind of I'm picturing him like a heavier set guy. Still like an active shape, but he's just like, he's at that age where no matter what he does, he's not going to be able to lose. Yeah. He's got that like perpetual beer frame. Gut. Yeah. He kind of walks like, what can I do for you? Looking at the piano there, huh?
Oh, yes, sir. And he's going to put his hand out for a handshake and introduce himself. My name is Clarence. I actually work at the University of Louisville music department, and he's wearing his red sweater, his U of L sweater, and he basically. So, what can you tell me about this piano? I have a coworker who is pretty interested in it. What can you tell me about it?
And he's just like, it's a long way to travel for a piano from Kentucky. What brings you to the area?
Well, I'm in the area for other business. He is actually a collector of these fine Baldwin pianos, and he sent me over here to take a look because he knows it's down here.
Yeah, he's like, well, we are I guess technically the third owner of it. We bought it in like 1970, and it's been here ever since. I know that it was sold in 1956 to somebody else. They had it for a little bit, and we bought it from them. Originally, it's like right down the road. There's a little town called Ellensburg. There's a family there. We originally from one of their the state sale there, but no, it's a gorgeous piece. It doesn't get played a whole lot. We tune it once a year to make sure it's still good. But other than that, I mean, everyone kind of looks at it, but no one's ever pulled the trigger on it. So I don't know what it is, but it's just been here. So,
did you happen to have any paperwork on it?
He's like, yeah, we got some in the back. I can absolutely, I can round it up for you if you want.
Give me maybe 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and just take a look and see what I think. Maybe give him a call.
Sure. And so he runs and like grabs some. He like prints it off and brings it to you. And it's just like the history. It just talks about purchased. The original owner was Isabel Wheeler. It was purchased from her in 1930 by another. Let's say the family was the Scotts. And then the Scotts had it until 1956, in which they sold it to this place. Okay. We'll call this Double J Antiques.
Nice, okay.
So, but yeah, other than that, like as you flip through it, you don't see anything crazy out of place. I don't know if they'd have like a booklet or anything on it from that time, but like I think he maybe printed out some of the like historically things about it, like this was the piano played by this person and this person, and like just general like maintenance things on it that they have. But
okay, just sort of like walking around it, is there anything off about it? It just looks like a plain normal,
looks like a normal piano. There's nothing crazy that
okay,
yeah.
Can I do a search roll? Is it worth doing a search roll?
What's your search?
Pretty low. It's only 20.
Sure. Yeah, give me a search roll.
26.
Oh, yeah. Shit. I mean, I think you kind of look at it. Maybe you even ask if you could like play it real quick. He's like, yeah, we just kind of keep the rope there to make sure the kids don't go in there and keep banging on it. I mean, it's an antique, so... and as you kind of like scope it out and like you give it a once over, you don't see anything that sticks out to you as like, oh shit, this like a hidden compartment or anything like that. Everything looks normal. There's no weird scratchings. I mean, there's normal wear and tear for it being since 1930, but there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Okay. So he's in front of the piano and he's looking over and he can't really see anything, and then his fingers are floating over the keys, and he kind of just lightly starts to press like. And he sort of like snaps out of it.
Yeah.
And he's gonna take his phone out of his pocket and call Agent Strauss.
Okay. All right, so Jim Duffy, you call Agent Strauss.
Ooh, okay.
We see this bling, bling, bloop, 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 various phone noises.
Ahoy, hoy.
Well, hello?
Hello?
Hello? I am here at the, that thing that you wanted me to check out.
Oh?
And it looks completely normal. It's in good condition. It's fine. There's actually nothing remarkable about it.
The piano.
Okay.
I can't. I gotta use code words because we're agents in public.
Yes, that's true. So I guess I need to be clear. You're actually saying it's totally...
It seems totally normal.
Have you heard from Reflux at all?
No, I don't. No, I haven't heard from Reflux at all.
Okay.
And he's also, after that episode last night, I just figured,
Yeah, I'm worried about it. Chris, quick question. Because it's been forever since I've done anything here. I don't remember where I physically am. I just left our hotel room?
Physically, you're in my house.
Where's my body located?
Where's my character?
Yeah, you were going to go check out the public records. That was what we...
yeah,
I assume...
I mean, you calling me while I'm driving kind of thing?
Yeah,
okay, gotcha.
Or you're already, done with it kind of thing.
Okay.
I mean, because it takes 45 minutes for him to get there, so I don't know if you had any extra stops you were going to do.
No.
Yeah.
Take a leisurely stroll into the public records.
Okay.
So, yeah, I just don't know if there's anything else to note about this piano, and I just want to make sure that I'm not missing anything.
I mean, I'm not really a piano expert, but if it seems good to go, do we want it? Or it's not? I guess it's not going anywhere.
Does it? I want to ask. So the owners of this store, out of character, are Jim and Jan.
Okay.
Double J Antiques.
Yep. I want to. There's no way I can ask them if it's haunted without coming off sounding like a weirdo.
True.
Yeah. I have presented myself as someone buying a piano, and I came to be like, so
From Kentucky.
this bad boy haunted?
I only want haunted pianos.
Yeah. The collector of this Baldwin piano is actually only interested in phantom pianos.
Yes.
I mean, that's up to you. If it doesn't seem haunted or otherwise weird, it's hard because Tyler, know a little more than Strauss does. Mm-hmm. And Tyler wants a piano. Mm-hmm. Strauss has no reason.
Yes.
Jake
So,
really
on the phone,
wants the piano.
he'd just be like, well, I mean, if nothing seems normal, I guess check out the armoire, if we know where that went.
So the armoire was in Spokane, which is basically still 2.5, 3 hour drive.
Yeah, that would be a whole day
Yes.
kind of thing.
And I'm trying to think, I think you guys know that there is haunting piano music coming from the house.
Yeah, and that's...
You've located a piano that is from the house. Mm-hmm. I don't know...
That's true.
I'm trying to think if there's a role that you guys could give me to see if it would make sense for your characters.
I want to bash the piano open, but we'd have to buy it first.
Right,
Yeah.
it's $3,000.
Which, $3,000 that we're gonna get recomped is not the worst.
Yeah, that's kind of where...
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of any sort of... I can't think of any sort of role that would be you guys being able to be like, this would make sense for us to do. So I get it. I appreciate you guys.
Yeah, the only remaining interest is...
Because Jim heard the piano music from inside the house.
Yes.
And I believe I've heard piano music. I heard it out front as well.
You heard the humming upstairs.
Well, I'm thinking from out front of the house.
Yeah.
The first time we went in, did hear piano music.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go ahead. None of us can take it home anyway, so we're gonna have to rent a truck.
Yeah.
So we'll go ahead and talk about it. And,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's
Yeah, and so you're calling Strauss and be like, well, if nobody else has an interest in it, we can meet up, talk about it. We'll see what happens with the the end table. See what happens with Reflux.
That works.
And I'll let you know what I find out about who's paying the power bill in the house for now.
perfect. Yeah.
There we go.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, then I'm going to stick here with Tyler if you want to head outside,
all right.
Jake, and then we'll do that. Agent Strauss.
Mm-hmm.
You flew over here, so I'm going to say you probably walked to the place. I mean, it's to walk into town from where you guys are at, it's maybe 45 minutes. I'm just trying to think logistically. He would need a car to drive out there.
Yeah. I don't necessarily
Yeah.
need a car. Ellensburg ain't that big.
Right, that's what I mean. So maybe you have him drop you off in town, and then you were gonna, unless there's any other places you want to go check out while you're walking around.
No, I mean this is like the morning.
Yeah,
where we're like, this is what we're doing for the
October
day.
19th is, I believe you're on October 19th. So,
really, that's his goal for today.
Okay.
At least until anything else happens. Here's it from anybody else. It's like, all right, we're going to go check with the public utilities and see who's been paying the bill for the last 8 months, 9 months, 10 months, something like that.
Yeah, it'd be about that much. So
yeah.
So you head over there. There is a young clerk working the counter. His name's Mark. And as you kind of walk, he's like, "Hey, what can I do for you, sir?"
Really quick before I mention that, I know I wrote it down. What is do we even have a fucking cover? You know what?
No, you guys have waffled between covers.
We have never picked
because it's never really came up.
Yeah.
So probably something you guys should talk about. I know you guys mentioned like the gas company.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would work right now talking with the city. But
yeah, that's true.
I mean, if you got
know what? Actually, I did look this up. Okay, so he's like, "Hey, what can I do for you?"
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Hi, I'm just wondering if I can get access to some records on who's been paying on utilities on a certain house here. Just doing a little investigation into previous occupant.
And it's like,
and I give him the address. What is it?
1206
Spooner
Avenue. He's like, are you with one of the companies or the police? I mean, I don't know if that's like they give that public record shit out.
So it's funny you should ask, because I actually spent a good half hour or so last time looking it up. It is public record, publicly available information.
Okay.
What's not publicly available is, at least according in like Washington law, is you can't go to a public utilities thing, find out a customer and be like, what's their address?
Gotcha.
But it seems like looking at a house and seeing if service is being provided, that's publicly available information.
Gotcha. Okay.
But if he does ask, like, who are you with? Strauss will be like, I'm just doing concerned party looking into the previous owner of the house.
Okay. You see him just like, typing in the address. And he's like, yeah, looks like, he's kind of like, he hits a couple more buttons, like, I mean, the last payment was made about 8 months ago from, it looks like Saudi Arabia.
Oh, interesting. Is it 8 months ago? Hasn't been paid?
I mean, they paid for the bill's just kind of going there, so, I mean, I guess they've been, it's been getting paid pretty regularly. It looks like it's going to Saudi Arabia. It's being paid from some sort of, looks like it's coming from there. I can't really get a whole lot more into it. I can't give you much more information. And you would know that the lady, from Saudi Arabia.
Is Amari? I can't remember her name. I remember that bit. So I guess what I'm looking for, he would tell the kid. So is the account currently up to date, being paid, or is it? When does service get shut off? I know nobody's living there right now.
He's just kind of like, I mean, there should be no services there. You telling me there is service?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just compiling information on previous occupant I'm looking into.
Gotcha. He's like, I mean, it looks like the last payment was, he kind of types in a couple more things. He's like, I could see there was a payment that looks like a month or two ago. It looks like they're paying it every couple months. We've sent a couple late notices, but I guess, going over to the United Arab Emirates takes a little bit. United Arab Emirates, not Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
I don't think they're the same thing, but my American ignorance is showing, so.
It's just the character.
No, that's 100% Chris's ignorance.
No, I know. It's played up as this kid. What's his name? Mark?
Mark. He's just like, it looks like it was paid a couple months ago. Like, it takes a couple months for us to get this stuff. We usually send him some sort of a notice, but... it's probably been like 5 months since it got paid.
Okay, and but service is currently being provided, you say, or no?
And he's just like typing. He's like, it shouldn't be. I mean, looking at here, I don't see anything. No power getting fed into it, so I don't see anything there.
Well, thank you very much. You've been very helpful.
Yeah,
and as he like turns around to leave, it's been a long time, but I'm fairly certain we had power in the house.
You did.
Okay, good. I wanted to make sure I did not remember that wrong. So he's a little understandably freaked out, I think. Walks out and gets shivering a little bit, get the heebie-jeebies from it. So he's got his question answered.
Yeah.
And the rest of them are going to take a little bit of time.
I think so. Do you have anything else you want to do? I wanted to ask you, who is running your gun range while you're gone?
Oh, man. I actually... Shit, I wrote it down.
And, like, how often do you check in with them? Because it's been 2 days since...
Yeah.
Basically 3 days since you left.
Oh, my God. I wrote down a name, but I don't think I put it in my notebook here. I figure I had, like, a trusted employee kind of thing. Like, he's pretty hands-on, like, owner of the range and store, but at the same time, like, there are people I trust. His cover is essentially like... Oh, there's somebody trying to sell an old antique gun out here.
Yeah, you're going to head out there for
I'll be
how
gone,
long it takes.
Be gone for a couple days, maybe just see the sights while I'm out there, kind of thing.
Yeah. Is there any other place as you're kind of sitting here in downtown that you want to go check out?
I can't I can't justify one because I want to go. You know, actually, I can justify one. He wants to go to the house and double check, like flick the lights a little bit. Because he's pretty positive, like, I swear to God, there was electricity in there.
Okay.
But he's not going to spend a lot of time. He's just going to go, unlock it, go in, flick the lights a little bit, double check.
You're going to go into, like, the garage?
Or, you know, front, whichever would be, like, if I know there's a light switch right inside the front door, that's where he's going.
Yeah. So you pop over to the house, and then, you pop into the area, flip the switch. No lights come on.
No lights come on?
No lights come on.
Okay. Now he's questioning it a little bit.
So,
and we just this morning, so this is kind of...
And you had power to record all that stuff.
Yeah, I was say we just had power.
So maybe you gotta check the breaker, you don't know, but as you flip that switch...
He would, if the doesn't go, he'd go to, like, so this would be right inside the front door.
Yeah, so the breaker was in the
garage.
The garage.
Yeah. So if in the foyer nothing's working, he's going to go through the den and try one there. If nothing, the lights don't flick on in the den.
Yeah.
Go around, try the kitchen, and, like, at that point, if it's not working, then he'd go into the garage looking for the breaker.
Cool. All right. So, you go into the garage, you open the door, and the only light shining in from this room...
And I have a flashlight.
Yeah, so... even before you open the door... You, for a brief second, like as your flashlight scans over, you see the refrigerator in there. The door's open, and as you flash your your flashlight over it, it looks like something blocks out part of the refrigerator opening, like the light coming from it. And then, like as soon as like your light passes over it, you come back, it's completely gone.
So the fridge is open?
Yes.
Is the light in the fridge on?
Yeah, the light in the fridge is on.
Oh, Jesus, he slowly creeps over and like...
Give me a sand roll.
Oh, God. I knew that was coming. Where is my sanity? Ooh, 36 under 54.
Perfect. You don't lose any sanity.
Okay.
So you kind of just walk over there. The light is on in the kitchen, or the thing. So as you kind of go to the breaker...
Well, I mean, if he sees in the... if I go in and I see there's light in the fridge...
Yeah.
Like... Open it up, put my hand in. Is it cold?
Yeah.
Okay. Close the fridge door and look around the back, see if it's plugged in.
It's plugged in.
Okay. I mean, he's a little freaked out, but you'll check the breaker. Maybe, trying to rationalize it.
Right.
Maybe.
You go over to it looks like a couple of the breakers are flipped. So if
like,
you flip them back on.
Yeah, I'd flip them back on and then go and check all the lights.
Light.
Oh, Jesus. So he's, again, a little... I guess I didn't lose sanity, so he's still trying to justify this.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that... Mark must have just had something wrong. There's got to be something wrong. This can't be right.
Yeah, it could be just maybe,
His records are wrong.
Could be. You don't know.
But, all right. Doesn't want to spend any more time in the house. He's, we've been up and down this house right now.
I'm with you.
At this point, he's probably going to just head back to the room, and when he gets back, then give the agents a call. Give them a little bit of time to see if
well, I think we'll smash cut to everybody gathering, so...
Cool.
Okay, let's go get them. So I think you guys reconvene, an hour or two later, back at the. You guys go do the round trip to Perkins. You're gonna meet there, because I'm trying to think of like logistically of the car. Like you guys only have 2 cars, right?
I thought we had 3.
3 of 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So someone had to drop Jim Duffy or Strauss off in Ellensburg to like go walk to the place because
Yeah, I just took a walk to.
because Duffy
with
drove
utilities.
to Cleellum. Our good buddy Reflux had to drive to somewhere else in Ellensburg, so he could have. And then Agnes drove out to Kittitas to go find to the coroner, which is like next area over. It's like 5-10 minute drive. It's not that big.
It's far from here.
It is.
I know, like the
Wow.
very next thing that Agnes would want to do would be get video footage of if she could find Jim Duffy leaving the motel that night.
It'd probably be you could probably try to hack into the system there, but that would be
I would-
Reflex. So
yeah,
I think
there we go.
you
Okay.
guys meet up together. I think that would probably be your next
Okay.
plan. That makes the most sense to me.
Yeah.
You guys get together, whether it's at the hotel room or it's at the
So this
Perkins.
is-
I think probably this might be the hotel room. That would
Yeah,
make sense.
is this is the same day where in the morning we found the
it's-
recording?
We'll say it is.
Or we looked at the
it's
recordings.
1 p.m. on October 19th. That is a Friday, I believe.
Woohoo! Weekend.
So, I think that would be a Friday. I have to look it up on the calendar and then go back to 2019.
I went and looked this up last time, and I think you're right. I think the first day was a Wednesday.
October. Oh no.
Wednesday.
No. Is this 19 or 17?
19 today.
No. What year?
I thought it was
Oh,
2017.
17.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. So it is. It's a Thursday. October
Oh, okay.
19th is a Thursday.
Close enough.
So you guys meet up in the one of the hotel rooms. Maybe you guys grab some takeout. There's various. You go to the Pita Pit. You can go to the Tav, get a Tav burger. Hungry Mother, double Hungry Mother. That comes with a slab of pork or slice of ham or bacon on it. It's really good. Tav is a really good place to eat. They got really good burgers there.
Jim's just gonna stop at the Perkins and get hash browns to go.
Okay, and get some hash browns to go.
I try a new place every day.
Okay. Yeah, there's a really good Thai place in Ellensburg. Half the restaurants now are new, so
Yeah.
we're gonna keep going back. I don't know when they got there, but
I picture Agnes just like having energy bars. Just
Yeah.
gotta keep going. No
So-
time to sit down.
Just like Soylent.
Is there a mall? I want to hit up the Sbarro.
Fucking acid reflux.
they have what's the so there was what was the big chain that was comparable to Subway? There was like a Subway and before Jersey Mike's. They have a Quiznos there still.
Do they?
No, they.
All right, I'm
do
driving
not.
there to go.
I'm
to that
pretty
Quiznos.
sure they still have a Quiznos.
That's like the last Blockbuster.
it might be.
I want to eat.
Quiznos.
It's just the cryptid
It was
of fast food.
behind the Blockbuster there.
Wow.
Wow, Ellensburg is a Delta Green.
Wow.
Installment camp. Nothing
Yeah,
else
so you
really.
guys are just kind of there in your hotel room. You guys have maybe grabbed various lunches, and I'm assuming you're going to debrief about what y'all found. So, what's that sound like?
Strauss would chow down on some Subway. Like, well, I didn't find much. I think maybe the kid working at public utilities doesn't know what he's doing. He says the house shouldn't have power, nothing being provided. Last bill was paid a couple months ago, and according to him, service isn't being provided. But I swung by the house, lights are on, they work.
What?
I think somebody might have been there. That's impossible. That fridge was open, but
The fridge room? Wait, you went to the house?
just to check the power.
Oh.
And he wouldn't tell you guys this because he's still trying to rationalize things. Like, he seriously thinks, like, this kid just doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I wouldn't check the house. There's power at the house.
Yeah.
He went into the garage. He tried to check the breakers, go into the garage and see the fridge is a little bit open and saw something that blocked the light for a split second. Then nothing's there.
Wait.
Turn the breakers back on and everything works. So he's thinking, like, the kid doesn't know what he's talking about. The house has power, but I've got nothing else going on. What about you guys?
I'm sorry, did you see something that blocked the light in the fridge or blocked the light in the garage?
Block the light of the fridge.
Of the fridge in the garage.
And did you open the fridge?
It was open already.
And it was empty.
I mean, yeah, well, it just
Well,
like
but you opened it further?
yeah. I don't like it. Just the fridge is working. It was cold.
Yeah.
And he's just like, I closed the door, checked. It's plugged in. Turn the breakers back
It
on.
was really brave of you to go back to the house.
Dude, I was
He's
just
trying to ration. All I did was check the power. Just trying to rationalize.
He made sure he's just like, I'm just beelining there.
I want to create a biodome around this place and just harness the infinite energy.
But so Strauss just tell you guys like that's all I came up with. I mean, if it's up to me, there's something weird going on. We need to burn the house. But
I want
what did
to
you guys
drill
find?
into that fucking garage so fucking bad. I get it. Believe me, I get it. But God,
There's a generator under there.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
The whole house is off the grid.
All right, so I just whip out a knife, a bowl, and a notebook, and I just
Bronze. Yeah, these things are made of bronze.
yeah, because one clangs on the table.
I will
So-
read the descriptions again so that we get the. There is a bronze knife that is small and sharp. It looks like it's just this small bronze knife. There is a bronze bowl that is marked by. It's got the Triskelion on it as well. And it looks like it's got like dirt on the inside of it. Now that you're kind of like spending more time looking at it, it's like kind of like brown, almost dirtish material on it. And then there's a book, a leather strapped book that is there.
Okay, so I explained.
Where'd you find these?
So I explained to everyone the desk had this Triskelion on it.
The end
three,
table, yeah.
three spirals. The end table. 3 spirals, and one of them was dislodged. And I clicked the dislodged spiral of the Triskelion into place, and a cupboard unlocked, and I was able to find these 3 items strapped with leather to the inside of the drawer.
Old ass leather.
Yeah, old ass leather. Strapped to the drawer as if it was trying to
Like
escape.
a hidden compartment in this thing?
Yes, it was a hidden compartment. It popped out. The old lady that bought this end table from the nurse, from the original owners, the Wheelers, she was the one that just swung by and bought it a long time ago, and I was able to yoink these before she could notice. And, that was
Maybe
it.
we can have our antique lady look at those.
So I don't know anything about the knife and the bowl, but this notebook, I haven't looked into it yet. I was waiting to come here.
We need to read what's
So
in
it
there.
is in English. I did see that, so we can crack into this.
let's be careful. Let's hold our horses.
If there's any Latin, I'm not going to speak it.
if this
La tuberata Victor.
if this brown substance in the bowl is what I think it is, and this knife is used for what I think it was used for in conjunction with the bowl,
You can give me a forensic check if you want.
I have forensic.
please.
What's your
do.
forensic?
50.
Okay. I'm gonna say that's high enough. You kind of look at it, and maybe you like get like a cotton like swab. I mean, we talked about you having a kit. It is ancient dried animal blood.
Dog blood.
Dog blood.
Oh,
dog.
blood.
Like it's old, but it is
Okay.
it is animal blood. Yeah, it's a dog.
Do we know what kind of like ancient origin this might be?
I mean, it's just
guess we
like
gotta read
super
the book.
old.
Okay,
Oh,
so,
the
you know,
book,
it's like Aztecan or something. You know what I'm talking about?
I
At least
have
from
a-
the 50s.
I have a 30 in occult. Does that tell me anything about the symbol or these items or anything?
Give me a roll.
Come on.
You got this, Jim Duffy.
25.
Okay. Yeah, you definitely have heard of some, like, the knife and the bowl, they lead you to believe that this is some sort of, like, sacrificial basin. Like, you use the knife in conjunction with the bowl, you you slit an animal's throat, or a person's throat, you pour the blood into this bowl, and it's used as some sort of offering to something.
Oh,
You
okay,
definitely
there it
get
is.
that vibe.
All right. So
Look
I
at us
want to
as a team. Look at us.
look at us.
Look at us.
This is actual Delta Green stuff.
Started at the bottom. Now we're here. All right. So I open up. I open up this notebook.
Yeah, so
I start sort of reading this thing.
So it's going to take days.
Oh boy.
To go through this notebook to get everything.
Okay.
So I'm just going to tell you that right now.
All right. Well.
So whoever's reading this, it is going to take you days.
Okay, so hold on. I don't think it would be me. I mean, I would like to do it. Like, it's like, I mean, lovely if I could do it with someone else. But I probably with someone with really good skill and like, you know.
Yeah, I'm trying to justify. I don't.
Higher intelligence, maybe?
I don't have a lot of like research-based skills.
That's fine. You're just reading it.
Yeah, the closest,
Yeah.
the reason Strauss would want to read it is check where the first entry is, because he wants to make a, at least in his head, kind of a timeline of, like we were talking about this outside when we were here, like when did weird shit start happening?
Yeah,
So
I can do a
the
brief skim
first
for,
date
like,
is in
timestamps.
1927, and you say that you see that this journal belongs to Isabel Wheeler.
Yep. Okay. So that's halfway
Jackpot.
through owning that house, and that's definitely after the husband
We
died.
got her journal.
I have really high intelligence. I wouldn't mind.
My intelligence is crazy, but I was looking for
Helping with
skills that.
No,
are
yeah,
like-
that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, you just
Okay.
read it.
Okay.
It's just going to
Cool.
take you guys. It's going to take you get the sense. It's probably going to take you 3 days to get everything out of this diary.
Then I'll
What's
do
the
that.
What's the first entry say? What's it about?
So the first entry talks about. Let me see here. Let's get to the
I
stuff.
do real quick just want to mention if there's any way that we can have like 2 people looking through this stuff, because like I don't want anybody going
Yeah.
crazy.
We
or,
could
like,
Agnes would
scan.
want to, and she still has to tell you guys about what she saw
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
curious.
corners.
Yeah, what do you
so-
think? What happened at the corners?
But I'm just kind of waiting patiently.
yeah.
Like if we wanted to, we could scan every page, and that would take like an hour or whatever, and then disseminate it. But
Yeah, so you realize the first date, it talks about Isabella's still, she's basically still like sad about her husband. He died basically in 1910 is what you know. So this is what, 17 years after his death.
16 year, yeah.
And she's talking about how, like, at first she, like, it's been a year since she could walk again, and like she feels it's like her kind of writing about that recovery journey of being able to write again. Yeah, like you guys, yeah, she's being able to walk again, and
Just not a lot of. I mean, I'm just like scanning really quick, like maybe every other line. Like what is
right,
the first
you
entry
see
about?
that she attributes it to a woman named Adele DiVitellio.
How do we know
So
that
so
name?
do we know that she was like injured?
No,
I don't think so, but
Yeah.
we definitely have heard the DiVitellio name.
wait, she attributes the lack of ability to walk.
no, her recovery.
Oh, or recovery.
Oh, okay, so that's the nurse.
And she.
Yes, that is the nurse.
Yeah.
Okay, I confirm that.
And she basically tells you that it was she. People call her the crone because she was she got fired from her previous job for practicing witchcraft. But like I don't know, like basically she's the past year she's been living with Isabella has been remarkable. And things have really turned around with her being there. That's what the
Shocker.
first journal entry is.
All right, cool. And this is definitely like after just quick scan realizes
So,
we need to spend.
I
more
need to
time,
know
but-
who is going to read this book, because there are things that are going to happen by reading this book. So if all of you are going to read it, that's fine. But it's all going to happen to you.
At least right at the moment, Strauss isn't reading anymore.
That's
but,
fine.
But maybe.
So to get everything out of this book, you have to commit to it.
Yeah, I actually just hand this to Agnes.
Yeah.
I
Agnes
go,
is
you know
the
what?
information.
Yeah.
Okay, so-
You've
Yeah.
provided a lot of like research data so far, and I'm like, I trust you.
So only Agnes is going to be the one reading it fully.
I will accept this.
I will say she's
responsibility.
reading it, but I want to be there in the room, like.
well,
while she's
we
doing
can
it.
make the decision of who's going to read it once we get all the info. Like what did Agnes find?
I want moral support. to
Well,
be
that's
there.
fine. There are mechanical things that are going to happen.
Yeah.
So whoever reads this is going to gain the unnatural 2%. You gain 2% on unnatural for reading it. So Agnes, you're going to gain 2%.
Very nice.
Unnatural?
It's it's extremely rare.
Immediately
skill.
or like once it's all done?
Once it's all done.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah.
But if you're all going to be in the room listening to this, you're all going to suffer the sanity loss as well.
Well,
So
I
if
mean,
you're all committing to listening to it, you're all going to gain. You're all losing sanity. And this is not a save. This is a straight up,
yeah.
you lose sanity for reading this.
I was gonna say I don't think she's
Wait,
reading it
wait,
out loud.
well,
I'm just like in the room.
We
with
don't.
her.
Okay, our characters do not know that.
No, you
so
don't.
right now we're not reading it. We need to figure out what did Agnes bring, and then
Yeah.
characters can figure out who's actually going to sit down and do the legwork.
We hear
Because it depends on what else we need to figure out.
in our brain, but there is no upstairs.
Okay, and then so like Agnes would take the book and then she'd be like, okay, and then she has like this giant folder, with the string, and she's like unraveling the string because she got all these documents from the coroner. She got copies of it all.
That's true.
And she's just like, there is no Pepe. Like,
There's no Pepe Sylvia.
but she's like, I got copies of every single murder, accident, everything that has happened in that house. She has documentation of every autopsy that from the death from that house. She has every single copy of every autopsy that has been. Anyway, so and then she like pieced together the timeline and everything and putting everything in order and like showing you guys, and so she would trying to make a cohesive timeline, and then she kind of divulges the information about, you know, the conversation with the sheriff. And I was very persuasive, but he was not entirely intent on giving 100% trust over to the FBI, so he did say that periodic patrol cars would be going by the street at all times, and I do apologize. I wasn't lying. I was just doing vague truths, and I really thought that would work.
We could always just try to park down the street and just stroll into the house. I mean, we have keys.
Yeah.
So we could, just don't park in front.
Yeah, there's no...
I don't want to, like, cheese the system. But...
We didn't really come up with a group cover story for like, say we're found there now it's a real concern. Police see us in the house.
Well, now, because what did Agnes tell the sheriff we were investigating?
She basically just told him about, like, all the weird, janky murders that have been happening, and she's like, yeah, I'm sure you're well aware of all the janky murders, because this is your town, and the FBI is just taking interest in all of this strange mishappenings in this particular house.
So now we are committed to the FBI presence story, which works perfectly.
He seemed to already be aware of that.
It works perfectly.
Yeah,
so I say we just stick with that. If anybody questions us,
FBI badge.
We
don't have one of those.
I do though.
So we can, but even if we're in a big group, a police officer would be like, okay, I thank you for showing me your ID, but where's the rest of your federal agent?
No, I could try to be bossy and be like, you don't need those.
I'm an independent consultant for the FBI. That's what I'll probably go with.
Yeah, you'll still... we would need credentials.
Yeah.
I say... okay.
Is there a copy max anywhere?
What if you...
don't we have fake credentials? Like, I'm pretty sure that's part of our stock.
I don't think we do. I think we just went in here with our own ID.
Yeah, but the Red Sack had fake passports.
Yeah, he does.
That was his thing.
Face.
Yeah, that was
his name with his...
So I'm assuming that if Delta Green would have sent you in with something, if you guys would have agreed on the FBI thing, we'll just say they gave them to you. I'm fine with that.
Okay, solid.
Yeah. Okay, so this thing, to get all of the information out of this diary, like I said, it's going to take you 3 days.
I accept this responsibility.
That's just you, like, reading it, So
you'll be doing nothing else.
It's like Harry Potter.
So
Jim Duffy would like to take part in reading the diary.
Okay.
Because with an occult skill, he is interested in what's in there.
So I'll give it to you. If multiple people want to sit down and read this, I'll reduce it to like a day per person helping. So that would put you down to like 2 days.
How do 2 people read it at once?
Well, you said you guys can make copies of it.
And we also don't need to do like 12-hour shifts of reading.
Right.
We can go just pass it back and forth.
The other thing I just realized is we probably are going to be getting a phone call from, what's this, Emil Yarrow, is that his name?
Yeah.
The guy who...
and I think you guys also, the lady with the antiques one, you guys wanted to show her the mirrors, right?
Yeah.
So
we are busy, guys.
Yeah, we got stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Like, we
Things
can't
are in
really...
motion.
That's why I don't know if we can commit to 2 people sitting and reading for a day, because we got talked to Yarrow. Sure. We told him, like, hey, come back and get your stuff in the morning. Mm-hmm. And we snuck in and grabbed it all.
Yeah, when you got there was all the stuff was gone.
I thought we, like... No, I mean, we grabbed the recording equipment.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you took it.
Yeah, so, like, if he's trying to... He wanted to come get it. So we got to explain to him, I know we let you set stuff up, but we went and went through it ourselves. Just trust us. It's good.
I assume that phone call would probably be happening soon.
Yeah.
I do agree with that. So, with that, if we want to commit one person to doing it fully, or... Because in my mind, it was going to be like, we're all going to be doing the investigation, and then the research is happening afterwards. But if we want to do the research all day and just, like, really knock it out, and then
montage it.
Yeah, and then us 3 do the investigation, that might,
Yeah, I'd like to keep...
Pretty efficient.
I'm going to keep the knife and the bowl, though, away from the person who's reading the diary.
Wow, that's a smart move.
I don't know.
I did
just
not
like-
think about that.
This is like nerdy Misha nerding out though. If it's like a ritual dagger knife thing, it's technically called an athame.
Oh, nice.
Get out.
So where did we determine the armoire is? It's in Spokane.
Spokane.
I mean, is it in
You're gonna confuse them.
like somebody privately owns it, or is it like a?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Trying to think if we have any reason to go look at it because now you found the secret thing
Right.
in the end table.
That's true.
And
The only thing Strauss is interested in now is look at the autopsy report from Rutsack and anything you find in that book about the house, because I mean he's thinking like the actual Delta Green mission to determine cause of death, find out if the house is a threat. We now have something that looks like a cause of death, and maybe not like why he did it, but shit. This whole thing, we've got a big binder of what Chris gave us. There's what, like a shitload of deaths. There's 16 deaths here, at least.
Yeah.
18, because
The
2 at
house
a
is a
time a
threat.
couple times.
Yeah.
This house is a threat. So
That's just
Strauss
a
does not
party.
want to figure out exactly why. He just knows it is a threat. We need to figure out how to destroy it.
I think at that point you guys get a call. One of you. I don't know who gave Emil the number. Their number.
Oh, I think
Yeah,
it
who
might have been
contacted
me.
him?
Got a hole in my shirt that I just discovered. I'm
You're
just
good.
flashing pit to Cody, and I apologize.
It's
Blasphemy.
Mighty fine pit there.
Keep
Mighty
them
fine
pits
pit.
covered.
Yeah.
Scarlet letter.
Got to charge for that.
Yeah, get your OnlyFans open.
Only pits?
Yeah, ugh,
You know that's got to be a fetish.
that's gotta be a
yeah.
thing.
Oh, no, it 100% is.
Yeah, sure.
Did you see the OnlyFans that one of my favorite YouTubers did? But it was just only ankle shots. So it's just like Victorian ankle shots.
Yep. Super
Amazing.
classy Victorian.
It was amazing.
That's great. Yeah, so I think Jim Duffy, you see your phone starting to ring. It says like Emil on it.
Hello.
Hey, just wanted to know where you guys are at. You called me, told me to come pick up the equipment for the house, and I'm here, but I don't see anybody. I've been knocking.
Oh, yeah, I apologize. Go ahead. Do you see the Safeway that's right around the corner?
Yeah, I know where that's at. I stopped there to got myself a Mountain Dew because I was thirsty.
All right. Go ahead and meet us at the Safeway parking lot. Go ahead and head over there now. We'll just head over there with the equipment. We'll be there in about 5 minutes.
All right, yeah, that sounds good. I'll make my way over there.
All right. Bye-bye. Wait, just head over there now.
Yeah, no, I'm in the parking lot. I got it.
Okay.
All right.
Cool.
More heavy breathing though.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not walking around this time. He's just chilling.
Yeah.
I figure now we can just make him wait.
Yeah.
I just don't want a patrol car to go by, and he's like, I'm a ghost hunter.
I get that spooper.
I was invited by those Asians.
By those federal agents.
Well, he's a handler. He would lie.
Yeah.
okay.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I do,
Or no, he's a
I-
handler.
he is a friendly.
He's a friendly.
Yeah.
I forget
He
that
plays
he's,
Delta Green.
that he's
Yeah.
one of us. Yeah.
I mean, quote unquote, one of
Yeah.
us.
Ouch.
We definitely look at him like he's a little weirdo.
Well, we never read that dossier that he gave us. He was like, here's my actual work. And we were like, fuck off.
I didn't even know.
Threw it away.
I didn't even know about that. I only met him at the house.
He
Yeah.
gave them like fucking papers he wrote. It's like, oh yeah, we'll totally read this.
So, yeah. We are really, it's our fault that this guy has no credit.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Amazing.
All right, cool. So you guys are, you guys are sitting there. You blew him off for how long are you going to blow him off for?
Just until this conversation's done.
Okay,
I'll
cool.
be like, oh, well, yeah, because I'm not afraid of him, like, hearing us or me entering the house.
Yeah, well, we didn't even hear you enter the house. Like, there was nothing on the recording.
I'm only afraid that it was maybe doctored. It probably wasn't, but you never know.
Can someone else check the hotel or motel footage? To
That's
see the
one thing I
entrance
can
and
do
exit?
if we want me to just like, because I do think we were kind of curious to that if Jim Duffy himself made the
Actually
call
left.
or yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna hack.
I'm hacking.
All right, give me that. I'm assuming technology or
SIGINT, maybe?
no, that's signal intelligence.
I mean, it's a signal in the computer.
Techint.
In the computer. Yeah, I'm just looking for.
Do you have the Tekken skill?
That's my favorite.
Tekken. I can play Tekken.
Johnny Law.
Oh yeah, I was always a King fan.
Yeah,
I guess maybe computer science.
Yeah, computer science works.
Perfect. I'm
Yeah.
60.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
I'm 60.
I'm That sucks. Wait, it's probably, yep, I failed. That's almost a 98.
Wait, don't you have a luck roll?
I don't think so.
Don't you? Because you made a really funny joke. You said, "Are we bussin' or are we sussin'?"
That's right, you did give
You
me.
did.
Okay, if I give that to you, that's fine. You can re-roll that.
I don't know if it ever got used.
Thank you. Yep.
No, that's good
I did
because that's a
not.
good joke. So
Yeah,
I will give that.
And that still misses with a 65.
Man,
Amazing.
Can't get a video.
Yeah, you're. It's tougher to get in there and find the video. You're not quite sure
hotel
if
has amazing security.
you're not quite sure if that or if they just if
you don't have one.
if they if they download everything and wipe it for the day or whatever. So you go back to yesterday, and you don't see anything. So you're just not able to find whether So they could have downloaded it to a hard drive and then delete it and record over it. I know certain because it's a lot of memory, so certain things will just take the day and then download it. So. But if checking the cameras, you are not able to just get into anything.
As I leave, I just tell the front guy reluctantly, "You guys have amazing security."
Firewall.
That's not a suspicious thing to tell anybody.
Yeah, right. What room are you in?
So are we all going to go meet up with Yarrow and give him his stuff back?
Well, I'm stuck in the room.
Oh, okay, you're
reading,
gonna-
so just, yeah.
I mean, yeah. I was thinking if you want to take a couple days, it could be the thing you do at the end of the night, stuff like
Oh, okay.
that. If you want to spend your entire days doing it, then I'll cut it down to a day and a half. If you're going to spend 8 hours doing it, I was kind of assuming you going through it at night, 4 hours a night or whatever.
I feel like cutting down on the time is real good.
Yes, mark that you failed that. Put a check mark.
Twice.
Okay. Just once.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like because the time is of a lot of importance. And the more information we can get is probably better because I feel like one of these agents that I'm with might set the thing on fire soon.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
I agree.
Okay. So the three of you are going to go meet Emil, and then you're going to stay there and just power through reading.
I had to take a tag off. I'm sorry if you heard
That's
that.
fine. I did not hear anything.
It was itchy.
You're good. My kid did the same thing. We cut them off for him. I don't know why they just don't put tags on the shirts now. Well, come on, get in the
They're
20th
actually
century.
kind of a pain to print.
I'm sure they are
Yeah,
because you
but-
do it on the inside. It's double the print.
Yeah, well, it's the thin spot of the shirt.
Yeah.
Cody and I are wearing matching shirts right now. I just want to point it out.
They're
It's a podcast.
fucking sick.
Hellfire Club.
Wait, is that a podcast?
No, it's from Stranger Things.
It is from Stranger Things. Yeah, I know. Less cool, I know. I didn't want to tell you what it was because then you'd think it was less cool.
Dang it.
It's from the worst season of
I
Stranger
take
Things.
it back.
Damn it, no!
We don't care what you think. We're happy.
No, you have to feel bad.
Because I don't like it.
Yes.
You guys need to not like it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We are friends.
That's fair.
You can only like what I like.
Reasonable.
No, that's
Not the other way. You have to like what I like. I don't have to like what you like.
I mean, that's what just friendship is.
Yeah,
right?
that's what. That's a completely healthy, normal relationship.
Yeah, I've known you for over 10 years now. That's exactly how you've always been.
Tend to have good taste, so I just learned from that.
All right. Cool. Well, let's. I'm trying to think how we want to cut this up. Misha, you want to head upstairs and we'll have these guys go?
I would love to.
Since I think we ended with you last time.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
end with these guys this time. So you guys step out of the apartment room. Who's driving?
I'll drive.
Okay. So you guys pile into your... What do you have? What's your car again?
I don't know. I don't
We
remember.
flew here.
You
Yeah,
flew here.
I flew here. I
Yeah,
don't
so
know.
we only have two cars. That's what I'm saying.
I'll bring my Patriot.
I have my laptop open in the
driving
car.
Oh,
because
that's right.
I'm-
You did drive. Yeah. So okay, you guys pile into Duffy's Patriot, and
Can Duffy ask AR to just make a copy of the audio file so you can check and see if it was altered or anything?
Oh, I'm sure we could absolutely
Yeah.
download it onto him.
Duffy has He's like, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
You can download it to my asshole. I don't care. Yeah. I don't know.
I don't understand. I don't understand technology.
I don't get it.
So you guys drive over to the Safeway, and you look for Emil's. I believe I said it was a. God, what kind of car did I say he had?
Oh, a Geo Metro.
Geo Metro. And you don't see a Geo Metro.
Oh, he got taken in.
How long we waited? Did we
He
leave him
got
hanging?
taken it.
I don't know how long were you guys finished talking.
He's compromised.
You guys told him to go there in 5 minutes, so
Yeah, I don't think we would have waited too long.
we'll say maybe it was like a 20 minutes before you guys left to go here, so probably 25 minutes in total.
Let's swing by the fucking house.
You swing by the house, and his Geo Metro is parked out in front.
No!
God, this guy. Okay.
You had one job.
I'm gonna park down the street. I'm gonna tell these fucking guys to win the fucking car. I'm gonna say, call Agnes, tell her we might have a fucking problem. I'm gonna walk my happy ass into that fucking house, and I'm gonna go get that guy.
All right.
I'm tired of his ghost hunting antics.
Okay, what, are you two going with him, or are you going to stay in the car?
I'm going with him.
Okay.
I will keep watch outside.
Okay.
For any popos.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that we know they're making drive-bys.
Right.
So I position myself on the corner so that I can see all intakes of
Gotcha.
roads.
Okay. Cool. I like it. So you're outside watching. You two pull up to the house. You check the car. It's empty.
Yeah, he's in the house, damn it.
I flatten all of his tires.
No more ghost hunting for you.
And I'm like, get out of here. He's like, okay.
Can't drive now.
In fact, can I rig my radio receiver to sense incoming cop radius signals? You know what I'm talking about?
I feel like you would be the kind of person that has a scanner.
Yeah,
I feel like you would have a
Yeah, I got a scanner. Sweet.
Yeah, that makes sense for your character.
Word.
That's dope. Yeah,
Yeah.
that does.
There we go.
Yeah. I'm cool with that. Yeah. So you put your scanner on. You two go to the front door, click it open, enter inside, and you guys,
Yarrow?
you don't hear anything.
Dude, if he's fucking dead, I'm gonna leave him.
I'm going to go back to the storage unit, get all the cans of gas, fill them all up, come in here, dump it, burn the house immediately. But
okay.
So he doesn't respond when I yell his name.
Yep.
Can we edit this part out?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Thank you. We really, if we blow this house up and there's a witch's cauldron underneath the garage that doesn't get blown up and this happens again, I'm just saying.
That's fair.
Keep it in
That's
mind.
fair.
Keep it in
You have a pocketed I told you so for life.
Yeah, you should keep this in the podcast.
Yeah.
But beep.
So you yell his name, and you
Yeah, he doesn't respond.
give me a. I'm trying to see is there a listen skill?
There's alertness.
Give me alertness.
I mean, I've got alertness at a 70.
Okay, give me a roll.
Okay.
You can give me a roll too, there, Jim Duffy, since you're in the house.
3 under 70.
Fail.
Fail.
I'm real alert.
You are. You kind of can hear a faint, just from deeper in the
This
house.
heavy breather.
His heavy breathing. It sounds like it's coming. If you're looking at the house, it sounds like it's coming almost over through the kitchen, heading upwards. That
Are the lights on in the house?
There are not currently.
Okay. I mean, but sunlight coming through the windows kind of thing. I'm basically wondering, do I need to pull a flashlight?
You see that some of the blinds have been pulled shut.
Okay. Well, as long as I can see, fuck it. Pull my flashlight out anyways if I needed to see. Flick it on through the den. Start walking in. Emil, are you here?
Quick text to AR from Duffy. No response from EY.
Nice. Okay.
And I'm trying to sweep a little bit off. I heard it coming from the kitchen.
Guns out.
Okay.
You got guns? I mean, if I don't hear a response from him, me asking him again, Emil, are you here? But I did hear that breathing, then it'll be a gun out.
Okay.
But not...
You guys make your way into the kitchen, and you can still hear, rolling over your search, you can just still hear the... It looks like it's coming from the master bedroom.
God. I'd look back at Duffy okay, do you think you would go in fast? Where do you think... I'm trying to whisper, do you hear that?
You can hear it now, Duffy, that you're closer.
Are we outside of the door?
I'm sounding you guys
We're,
are probably
in the kitchen?
you guys are standing in the kitchen, and you can hear kind of off from that direction.
Can I get that angle? I think
you can see the doors open.
Yeah, but can I see him
No,
shine a flashlight?
you can't.
Okay.
Quick update to AR. Hearing breathing from master bedroom.
Hey.
Hearing breathing from master.
And
Send.
I'd wait 10, 15 seconds. I'm still hearing the breathing.
Yep.
Emil, are you in there?
No response.
I'd like to head over to the Geo Metro and just check if the door is unlocked real quick.
It's locked.
Damn it.
I'm gonna.
You guys hear something clank behind you on the ground. Like it sounds like something like metal hitting the ground.
Whip around real quick.
You both turn around and look, and you see that there is a metallic object sitting on the ground.
What?
Almost in like pristine condition.
What?
Shining silver in your light.
I'm gonna pick it up.
What?
You pick it up.
Yeah.
It's a straight razor. And we'll see you all next week. Welcome back to episode 8 of our little fun podcast we're doing here called Dark Thoughts. We're the Chaos Theory podcast. No, Chaos Engine. I'm going to restart that shit.
Keep it in. Keep it in.
Keep it in, yeah, keep it in.
Is it 8? I thought it was like
No, it's episode 8.
5 or something.
Chaos Engine.
Welcome back, everybody, to episode 8 of the Dark Thoughts podcast. We are the Chaos. I can't even do this anymore. I'm fucking
No, you got it. You got
losing
it. We are the Chaos Engine.
Yes.
It's fine.
I'm tired. It's been a long ass weekend. Dark Chaos.
Yeah.
Dark Chaos, Chaos Thoughts, Kenjin Chaos Pod.
We are Dark Chaos. Theory Engine. This one's off the demo.
Oh boy.
You gotta clip some of that in.
I will. I'll put it at the end.
Sorry.
You broke her.
We have to go to another bridge show, dude.
Yeah, I know. Trust me. I know. I want to really bad. Like, yeah, just showing up, just a chick pissing on a fence. I'm like, yep, this is home.
I thought
We're
I
here.
saw a guy die that night.
You probably did.
I thought I did.
Yeah. No, that was a wild show.
I was like, should we leave? And I was like, nah, he's fine.
There were multiple people getting dragged out of there.